great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time. Now it's Turan. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Kudus has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Wan-Bissaka played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Subimendi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Osimhen. And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That's gone for a throw-in. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kudus will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. DiMarco. Now, what about a counter-attack? Botafogo still without a single shot on target. Eze. Now it's Kudus. That's an imaginative pass. Osimhen gets his head on it! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this
chance! Oh, it rattles the bar! And he's taking no chances there. Can he get on the end? He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot.
Great chance!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's anyone's ball now. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now. And another try! Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Kimmich is behind this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
He's trying the shot. Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the...
Mbappe. Real chance! Goal! Potw! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Potw take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played out wide. He is through here. Kudus gets flagged offside. Potw have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. He has found the way through. Rice. Now Subimendi. Kudus. Now it's Isak. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And here's Thuram. There's Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Potw take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And
the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, temos o prazer de informar que os programas da partida de hoje estão disponíveis nos balcões ao lado dos portões.
And the second half gets underway. Eze. Rice. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Subimendi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Eze. Eze's cross.
Gabriel gets it away.
Haaland!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gabriel. And it's DiMarco. Now João Neves. And it's Zubimendi. Out for a throw. Timber. Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but
Goes for a shot!
oh, it's come off the upright.
Big chance!
Zubimendi. Just about up to the hour now. Now Foden. And here's Haaland. Zubimendi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That looks a decent ball.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Mbappe. And it's Kimmich. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Isak makes the interception. Timber. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka tries making a foray down the right. Now Zubimendi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zubimendi. Rice. And it's Eze. Timber. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Foden, driving through the middle.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Eze threads one in.
Chance, surely!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 18, camisa 19, camisa 87.
Somewhat off target.
Camisa 36. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
17.
He's found the way through.
Can he finish?
It's loose and there's a race. Could be danger here.
14.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Vitinha. And Garnacho. And here's Trossard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Opts for safety. Decent progress down the left. Zubimendi. And it's Vitinha.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
Tries from a long way out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Botafogo have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's got away. He's found some space. Shot a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think we've all been hugely impressed by Wesley Fofana, Peter. You know, he came to England at the age of 18 and adapted amazingly well. And he has great ability in terms of his pace, his strength, his ability to cover the ground.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Gabriel. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Rice. Now the ball in. And he's taking no chances there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Kluivert charging forward, the ball at his feet. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kluivert. Zubimendi. That's good running with the ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Kudus looking to run onto it. And it's Rice. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, that's well seen too. Wan-Bissaka.
Botafogo really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And he's on his way! And he's in on goal! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Zubimendi for Kluivert. Thuram. Eze. Eze goes on a charge down the left. And it's Kudus. Oh, easy pickings there. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eze, 30 minutes gone. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Eder Militao. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Kudus. Threads one in. Shot could be on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Mbappe with a real chance here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Substituição.
And he's going direct. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's neat. This looks promising. Tries the cross. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. Rice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rice stood up well to him there. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And back to the keeper they go. DiMarco goes on a run down the left wing. Walker herring after the ball here.
Teremos
Rice.
minuto de acréscimo.
And here's Marino. Mbappe. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substituição.
And the action is back underway.
Botafogo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Zubimendi. Rice. Can he get it through? And it's Rice. Lovely bit of skill. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. And now the breakaway. Looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball. Kimmich. Rice goes sliding in. DiMarco, and he's managed to get free. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Rice. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Wan-Bissaka. Decent progress down the left. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Mbappe. João Neves. DiMarco. In by DiMarco. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Kyle Walker. And it's Rice. And it's Marino. Now Zubimendi. João Pedro. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 22. Camisa 87.
João Pedro.
Para a entrada de...
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Camisa 17.
Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Em andamento.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen, he has found the way through. That'll be a corner. Terrific header. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Botafogo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Trossard. Searching pass he's played there. He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he was quick to react.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And it's Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. And he's gone. Shapes to shoot! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And here's Trossard. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Great chance here to level it up. Wan-Bissaka. He's being urged to shoot. That's very neat. Oh, that was vital. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to pass it through. He's through, it's one-on-one. Chance! Oh, taken with style. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos a colaboração para nosso fundo de caridade global.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. As you can see, we've already started here. It's a good run down the right. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
And the finish!
Tries to get it clear. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
What a throw in. Romero. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, sweet feet. João Neves looks across and plays it in. Wan-Bissaka. Botafogo still without a single shot on target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Passing nice and neat. DiMarco getting this one clear. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe running with the ball. Now it's Kluivert, DiMarco. Zubimendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he was alert to it. Gravenberg. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Vitinha. Botafogo do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. So, another set play. Kluivert. Gravenberg. It's a threatening ball. Osimhen. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Closing in on goal. Here comes the cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Driving on and making good progress. Osimhen. Bellingham. That's good play. And it's Vitinha. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Chooses to go back. He's going for goal!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Zubimendi. Gravenberg. Ndika cuts out the pass. And here's Rafael Leao. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Zubimendi. Kyle Walker. Ndika. And it's Zubimendi. It's Bellingham. Lovely feet.
Bellingham! And he's done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think
And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos todos desejar felicidades aos nossos sócios torcedores que comemoram aniversário de casamento hoje. Substituição no
And the
time
action
do
is back on the way.
Camisa
Botafogo
87.
can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Camisa 7.
Eze.
Camisa 19.
Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Botafogo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Wan-Bissaka. Bellingham. Bellingham goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Gabriel clears it away. That's very neat. And it's Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gravenberg. Can he spark a counter here?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's worked it through. Romero gets over and intercepts. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's having a shot!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Kluivert clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Vitinha.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. Thuram. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Bellingham. Vitinha. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's got away. The ball goes in. And he's taking no chances there. Osimhen. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Botafogo back on level terms!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact, and that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Trossard, now it's Rice. Looking to go deep. Defending of the desperate variety.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Eze. Ball's gone astray. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got tall, and he hits the net. And they've got their lead back. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, important interception. That's really well cleared. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Merino, Rice, played into space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Merino, Trossard is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found a way through, and he's gone backward here. Flings in a terrific header, and that may well be that. That is that. Botafogo were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Botafogo just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.